Alright, how's it going? Found graphite. In case you don't know, that's what it looks like. And before we go any further, I died. First time, and it kind of sucked. I was trying to find this damn graphite, and let me get out of this hole, and I'll explain to you how I managed it. Hopefully I got enough ladders made I don't have to make anymore. Perfect. Okay, so you can see my little network of tunnels here. And there's my death marker. So I was in my caves looking around trying to find graphite because I went to the wiki and looked up exactly where you can find graphite and was just down here pro picking, and apparently there is a large sphalerite right here and traces of graphite. So I made all these different tunnels looking for the graphite. I went that way, I went that way, I went down there, and I tried to go up there, and cobblestone broke on my head and just kept hitting me all the way down, breaking the ladders. And then I went this way, and when I got back here, I found a large sample. So I decided to go down, and that's how I ended up finding it. Wasted out a bunch of my pickaxe trying to find this stuff, but it's very important to do what we need to do. And so now I gotta see if I can figure out how to get back here, since all my torches have gone out. I didn't mine very much of it. I think I got like 10 pieces or something, which is about all I need. I think that's actually about twice what I need, but at least I got enough. And I don't think this is the right way. I think I gotta go this way, maybe? No, actually I gotta go down back there, but when we're here, I hear a zombie. Ah, I see a zombie. Wrong button. Crap. There we go. Right button. Oh. Terrible with the buttons today. Alright. Let's go look up here. I don't have a whole lot of room in my inventory, but okay, this is back up to the limestone here. We have nothing of instant kaolite. That's actually the other thing I need for the Crucible, but I am certainly not going to waste time trying to find that. There's actually nowhere there is some. I found it on my way over here, if I can find my way out of here. Alright, so let's do a little backtracking here. I should have to go up. Trying to follow all the stuff that fell, and I know it's pretty well straight because right there's my home marker. Aha, here it is. This is where I needed to be. Kind of sucks when all your torches go out, that it's helping you get back. There it is. There's my way up. Sorry if it's a bit dark. gotta see if I can see what I'm doing. Give me a torch. Okay, I got a torch right there. So I'll jump up here. Where'd that torch go? Oh, I was standing on it. Okay, so there's that one. There's that one. This is a tin, or not tin, sphalerite area that I've been mining out. And I think I gotta come this way to get out of here. Ah, right there. There's my ladder. This has got to be the worst way I've ever had to get out of a mine before, I swear. Alright. Finally. So, we need to go get that kaolite. Because if I remember correctly, I have like one piece. I don't know where the rest of it went. I know I had more. But when I was looking around today, I only seen one piece in one of my barrels here. And you'll see I got the copper done for my anvil. And a little bit of sphalerite in there. And we will mess with that when we get back. We're going to go grab that kaolite. Let's drop some of this stuff off that I don't need. Bones can stay here. And drop off this piece of sphalerite. I still don't know why I'm carrying it around. Alright, so to the boat. We ain't got to go very far. We just got to go to that K right there. The bad thing about me dying was I died like 1,400 blocks away from spawn. And when you die, you lose your crafting table. So I went back to 4 slots instead of 9. And I didn't have anything with me to create a boat. And I was all the way back at spawn because I have not set a spawn point over here. So I need to get a bed. Now, I can't get a bed without a sheep or a whole lot of string. But I can make a makeshift bed. So I think that's what I'm going to have to look at doing. It uses a hide and straw to do so. So I will have to see about getting me another pig. I do believe they're large enough to make the makeshift out of. Alright, so I found this on my way over here. This was the first place I stopped. I think you guys might have been here when I did this. So basically I gotta figure out how exactly I'm gonna get across this ravine and try to get some of this out of here. I'm not really worried about things falling, so I'm not gonna mess with supports other than if I'm standing on it, like, you know, here there's going to be a little bit of a problem. There's some right there. Now I only need 5 pieces of this. So whatever I can find, I'm grabbing. Hopefully what I'm standing under doesn't fall. So it's very rough on the head. Do I have... I only have 3. Let's go ahead and make a couple supports to protect my noggin. I've got the 5 I need, but I'd like to get another 5 if possible, since I've got a pretty good area of it right here. That way I've already got 10 to match what I have here. So I'm going to put a little support in right here, and that'll let me dig a little bit safer. And the good thing is this is rock salt, so that will give me salt when I need it for putting on my meat when I need to salt my meat. And give me some sticks here. Back over to my torch. And I'll make me some torches so I can see back here a little bit better. I'll just kind of dig around this one spot right here. Let's see if we can find 5 more real quick. I heard that shit falling under me. That's not good. So I definitely do not want to go down there. I'm gonna play it safe. That seems like a good enough reason right there to turn the hell around and say 5 is good enough for now. So let's get the hell back home and see if we can get this crucible made. Now what we're gonna have to do when we get back over there is use our quern and turn this to dust or powder, and then we got to make fire clay, which means we're gonna have to use some of that lime water and make some mortar. And I probably ought to get me a sandwich out here. Last one I got with me. And go ahead and get a drink. And home. And don't break. Thank you. Alright. I'll light this up again around here. The thing that kind of sucks about me dying was I had just gotten done fighting a couple of skeletons right here, and they were being buttheads and had me down to 89 health from like 1,000. And I ended up going over to the hot springs I have over there and soaking until I got back up to 400. And then started gaining a little bit more, you know, as you do. And then died right afterwards. And I think it's the whole level 30 curse I seem to have. And it seems like every time I hit level 30, I frickin' die. Or get real close to it, because I had just hit level 30. Alright, so this should be done. There we go. And now we'll throw in the kaolite we got here and get it ready. I'm amazed I found this graphite right here. Normally I have to go thousands and thousands of blocks to find it. Just happened that we had one of the right rocks underneath us in the second layer to give us what we needed. Alright, so the other part of this is we need sand, which we've got plenty up here. So we'll grab some of this. Not positive how much we need, but that should be more than enough. So we'll unseal this, we'll throw this in, we'll seal that, and that will make us mortar. I don't believe it takes that long to do, but you'll see if I hit U for the kaolite, you need 2 kaolite, 2 kaolite, so 4 kaolite, 4 graphite, and a clay ball will make this fire clay. 5 of those will make our crucible, and then our crucible we can use for making our alloys and our ingots. And we need it because the sphalerite that I have is heavy, so it's 35 per, and you can't put ingots into a crucible. So trying to get the exact amount that I need in that crucible is going to be, or into that vessel, is going to be a real pain in the butt. So rather than trying to figure out how to do that, I figure it's time to make a crucible. And it's going to be needed anyways for other things. It's also really nice for making large batches, and it can be quite a bit quicker than trying to wait for that pit kiln to get done. Alright, so is my other kaolite in here? Yeah, there it is. Might as well go ahead and grind it up while I'm here. Looks like my pork's starting to get a bit decayed. We'll cut that off. Go ahead and deal with the tomato. This is not the best way to store your food, just leaving it on the table. But it's the way I've always done it. Just leave it in there and it's ready when I need it. If you're living somewhere where it's really hot, this is actually a terrible idea. Because I have it here where I'm down in this hole, it's a little cooler than it is up on the surface. So it can be it's a little nicer down there. And let's see, what season are we in? We're in early winter, and it's amazing because usually by early winter I am getting hit with snow, and so it's kind of nice being closer to the equator. I see now why people always come down this way. I've always been up at like 10,000 plus, sometimes way plus, so I've never been down this far, and it's still not done. Do I have any hides around here? Unsealed. Oh, I got more leather done. So I guess the one that I did have, I already turned into leather. And I need to get one more of them to make my bellows. So let's go see if we can go hunt us a pig. I'm actually going to hunt 2 of them. While we're here, hey, look at that. Now that is a nice thing to see. Copper and sphalerite. The 2 main things I'm using right now. Go ahead and do my torch duty. It'll be nice if I ever get lanterns like I got IE in here, so there's those lanterns too. And I'm guessing all these vines are dying because it's winter. I've never seen them brown like that. It's kind of funky looking. They were all green up until here recently. Okay, you're a dude, so you need to die. So also give me some more pork that I can salt. Is there another pig around here? I thought there was another one over here. Because I want to get one more leather for my bellows. And I want to make a bed. Is that a... Nope, that is definitely not a pig. That is a skeleton. Let's bypass him completely. Let's see if we can find another pig around here. Oh, I knew there was another pig. There it is. You're trying to hide from me, weren't you, buddy? And I think you're probably the girl that was over here. So it's a shame to have to kill you, but me not having to go so far across the freaking ocean to get back here if I happen to die again is more important than your ass living. And look at all that meat. I'm getting pretty good at being a butcher. The more animals you kill, the more meat you get from them. So I definitely need to get this salted and get it stored away so it doesn't go bad on me. And that might even be enough to get me through the winter time. Not positive, but it might be. And we have our mortar. Alright. And grab our clay jug here. And let's see if we can get this done. Oh, that's the sandwich one. This one. And we'll do this. These need to go on the corners. And then this goes around here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to go ahead and make up the rest that we got there. And I will go find some more kaolite later and deal with that. Now, I do believe this is made just like the large vessel, which it is. So we take out everything, these three in the middle. There's our crucible. And we put that right there. And then you can still reach in here to light it. I decided to make me up some glass, so we gotta get that out of the way. And now if you look in here, it says empty. There's your heat. This is where you go in. This is where you come out. If you put this inside, you have to have a chimney for it. It's got to be able to reach the open air. If it doesn't have air, then it will fall. It'll turn itself out. Grab our fire starter. Oh, let's fill it up here. Give it a light. Alright, so this is going to start heating up, and this will start to melt in here when it gets to the right temperature. And since I have so much of it, instead of trying to make bronze directly, I'm going to just pour it all into zinc, and then I will be able to do the proper ratios. You can see the zinc is pouring in right now. So come over here, grab the rest. Now I know I put 16 in the first time. So now I want to put the next 16 in, and then I want 8 of these. That'll give me exactly 2 batches of 20. So that'll be 700 units times 2. So 1400 units. I should have 28, I do believe, ingots of zinc out of this, if I'm doing my math correctly. And while we're waiting on this to pour, let's go ahead and make our first anvil of a metal variety. You can see I cannot move. It's because you're overburdened. We'll throw it in there. And now we want to keep this real close to our forge, so we're going to put it right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump these 8 in here. And we will come grab our molds and start pouring a bunch of zinc. And then once I get this done, I will go ahead and pour copper as well, and get all of these ingots done. And then in the next one, we will actually make our... Okay, so it was 14. I was right with the first number. I doubled it too many times. So I will have 14 of these when I get this done. Let's go ahead and take these out of here, because I shouldn't need any more heat. And my inventory is way too full. Let's go drop some tools off down here. And I'll throw this meat in here for right now. And that'll deal with that. Throw my mortar in there. So I want to show you guys how to make bricks later, but we'll probably do that in the next one, because I want to build me a little bit of a safe area around here. It's getting a little bit too advanced to be out here in the wide open. I'd like to have a nice smelting building, so I'm going to make some nice bricks out of that mortar. There we go, our fire just went out. Let's see, are any of these getting, so I can get them out? Nope. Zinc melts very, very low. For anybody that knows Greg Tech, you'll know that the melting point is like 600-ish Kelvin, something like that. So it doesn't take much to melt them. So it's going to take quite a while for this to get cooled down. You can see very hot. That one is ready to go. So we can pop it out. So we got to start getting these popped out because we're running out of molds here. Orange, orange, orange. Yellow, we got a faint red there. We can get 2 more out of here before we gotta get... That one's very hot. It's just about ready to go to where it's solid. We're gonna have 200 left in here. Alright, so This one's ready. And who's going to be next? Probably one of these two right here. Where'd the, there it is. I knew I had another one there somewhere. And there we go. I'll wait on these for just a second. I'll open this up, throw these in, start them soaking. And they're still dark red. Daggone it, hurry up. I think I might be able to throw them in while they're in the mold. Oh yeah, definitely can. Alright. Couldn't remember. Damn it, stop hitting that button. Couldn't remember if I could do that or not. So there we go. Now we can pop them all out of here. And we can come grab this last one before it gets too cold. So there you go. Now it's all empty again. And like I said, I'm gonna get a bunch of bismuth done up, a bunch of copper done up, and then in the next one we will make our first alloy in the Crucible with all these that I just got done and the ones that I'm going to get ready to do. So that is it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.